Hi, this is a tutorial to make a simple Lakehouse build. The scenario that this would apply to is you have Azure blob storage Parquet files that you would like to share with people, like to have them peruse, but you don't have an analytics platform at this time. So it's prior to setting up Snowflake or Databricks. You just have your storage. Maybe this is a new project. Maybe it doesn't have a budget yet. Maybe you're exploring something, proof of concept. To be honest, I think this could be a permanent solution for many use cases. So I don't know how widespread this is, but I figured it out and I thought I'd share. So let's get started. This is my Lakehouse build. This is Jupyter Notebook. Obviously, you can do this VS Code, PyScript, whatever you prefer. You're just going to pip install duckdb, and from there, so you're going to use duckdb and Dbeaver as tools here. So with that, I've got my secrets in my config. So this loads my secrets. This is the standard Azure connection string. It's available on, you can just copy it from duckdb.com. Okay. This is your database. This executing this creates the database. So you can name it whatever you want here. The extension doesn't matter. You can name it whatever you want. And so then once you have your database, first of all, create your schemas. So you run this and then run this. It might give me trouble. I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. So I dropped those schemas and added them, and then you can add these views. These views are actually garbage because I'm not sharing my storage account information. And so about the views. So the concept here is that the Lakehouse experience is perusing your Parquet files as if they were data warehouse tables. So this is a Parquet read in DuckDB SQL, right? So it uses this as a table, and then this is a DuckDB select star, right? Just the from. So each of these is just a star select of a Parquet table. Very simple. So that's each one of these is going to serve as your view, and then you serve that to your scientists or analysts as a table. It is a view, but for them to use as a table. And then it's that simple. I make a bunch of schemas to try and keep it organized, like your typical data warehouse would be. So I think you'd probably want to do what makes sense there. But this is for this piece. This is the simplest version of it, right? So with that, you will have your database, right? And then these are just for purposes of for the example. This is my real one. I'm kind of copying the nomenclature that DuckDB uses. They have their cloud provider, Mother Duck. I'm saying that this is my mother house, and then I have my daughter lake houses, because each file has one connection, okay? And you will get errors if you try to do anything concurrent. But you can actually use that to your advantage in a lot of ways. I like it. And so each one of the analysts gets their own copy. You can manage this with shutils or however you would want to manage that. These are just direct copies of this. So pretty much anything standard that I want to publish, I have to copy over when people aren't in there. But then they can do whatever they want with their database. They can, create their own views, blah, blah, blah. So you get that. The last part that I will show is how to actually make the connection. So I'm going to start from scratch here. Delete that. Yes. Okay, so you're going to come here. DuckDB is already included with Dbeaver. You may have to install Dbeaver. Find it on dbeaver.io. Very easy. And then you come here. And then you have to navigate to your database, of course. This is the main one. Again, the daughters. For this one, for whatever reason, I use the extension Lakehouse here. As I said earlier, you can use whatever extension you want. Open that. And then finish. Your first time, you are going to have to install the driver. It's just a prompt window, just click through. Okay, so now we have a browsable database, right? But nothing in here is usable at this time. You're going to have to do one last step. So you're going to have to embed your secrets, and you do that very easily by going to initialization, and Bootstrap queries configure, add, and then in here, you're going to put the actual strings here and copy that whole thing over. Put that in here, and that'll be saved in the user's Dbeaver. You have to do it for each user you set up. And then they'll be able to query these databases. So here's my real Lakehouse, and I'll just show my table. Let's look at the goals per region. Maybe that's not great. Maybe I can do my shipping dimensions. Not very juicy data right there. Let's show the functionality. Right, and so I've got some SKUs, and well, you see. So from here, I think your analysts will have like a very typical analytical experience. And that's it. I think you can see I didn't spend any money there. So it's a great way to have very lightweight projects that you can set up in probably an afternoon. And get people started using your Parquet data. So hope you enjoyed it, and that somebody is able to use this as we're doing here at Hamilton Beach. Yep, thanks for watching.